6:50 on this Saturday morning. The sun is starting to shine on the Rampart Range. We've seen the mountains light up around Monuments, Mount Herman that you see just right of center in your screen. It's 49 degrees right now at Northgate and Bass Pro Road as we look back northwest across the Western Museum of Mining and Industry. My youngest has been pretty excited. She sees that haunted mine sign up. She just can't wait to go back and do that again. That's a fun thing to do. Won't be too much longer before we start talking about Halloween, which is scary, but true. Anyway, Pueblo right now, 61, so a good bit warmer. Light breeze out of the northeast at 9 miles an hour, perhaps helping to boost that temperature a little. The sky is mostly clear right now over the Steel City. Skycast shows the morning clouds that are out here across the plains drifting away for a short time, but they're there because we have some low-level moisture, and that's going to result in some showers and thunderstorms, a few of which out here across the plains could be pretty strong. We might have some activity along the Front Range too, but we expect that would be much weaker in nature with just some brief showers, maybe a couple of cracks of thunder and some gusty wind. But if you're out here on the far eastern plains, that line of storms that comes through later on this afternoon could be strong enough to produce some severe weather. Main threats would be hail around an inch in diameter, maybe some wind gusts near 60 miles an hour, and certainly some good bursts of rain and frequent lightning as those storms roll through. Highs today will be warmer than yesterday with 70s and 80s at lower elevations. Get up high enough, we'll have 50s, but most of the mountain areas will be in the 60s, and the valleys should be in the 70s, and not terribly windy today either. So across the Arkansas River Valley, upper 70s to lower 80s should do it from Pueblo westward. We'll look for 70s on the mountains. Again, storms in this area don't look to be terribly strong, but some brief showers and some cracks of thunder is certainly going to be a possibility for you. Around the Pikes Peak region, we don't have much water at lower elevations, so we're not expecting significant rainfall today, but you could get chased inside by, say, a 10-minute shower as these little storms drift across the area. Should happen early to mid-afternoon. I think we'll be pretty quiet as we head into the evenings. High temperatures look pretty decent, with 60s over the mountains and 70s at lower elevations. Line of storms across the plains should drift off into Kansas this evening. The rest of us are just going to stay mostly clear tonight. Shouldn't be quite as cool when you wake up tomorrow morning, perhaps, as it has been this morning, by a few degrees. But we'll end up in the upper 40s and lower 50s for lows tonight. But then tomorrow looks like a warmer day with highs in the mid-80s, and we should stay real warm Monday and Tuesday as well. Does not appear likely we'll have any thunderstorms. A system will come across the area and cool us some Wednesday, probably kick up the wind. But right now it doesn't look to bring much threat for precipitation to the area. We could have a couple of showers around maybe on Thursday, but even there we're talking about a 10% coverage. And then Friday looks windy and warm in advance of what might be a more significant cool off by next weekend. Pueblo upper 80s to near 90 tomorrow and Monday, so pretty toasty. We'll cool into the lower to middle 80s by Wednesday and Thursday. A couple of drops of rain maybe today, perhaps again on Thursday. Right now it does not appear you're going to get much rain over the next 7 days, so fire up the sprinklers if you're trying to keep things alive out there, because Mother Nature doesn't look to help very much. Canyon City, again, couldn't rule out a quick shower, a crack of thunder briefly today. Wouldn't expect much out of it. And then highs in the 80s for several days with lows in the 50s. Might cool into the upper 70s on Thursday, but no dramatic cool-offs are expected this week. Tyler County will have your temperatures creep up into the 70s for a couple of afternoons, fall back into the 60s then through Thursday. Might warm briefly on Friday. Latter half of the week, couldn't rule out some weak, isolated showers and thunderstorms. Probably not looking at a lot of rain there. Overnight lows most nights in the 40s, and then if things turn out the way the computer models are suggesting, we would notice a pretty good drop-off in temperature Saturday, maybe some 15 to 20 degrees, so enough to, catch your attention, let you know it's fall.
Absolutely, and exactly, you mentioned the Halloween signs, the haunted house signs, corn mazes, those signs all starting to pop up, so that's a telltale sign for sure.
The little ones are really excited about that.
Awesome. All right, Marty, thanks so much.
You're welcome.